Aloha. So I want to sorry, there's mosquito. I'm trying to do this outside because I feel like it just looks nicer when you can see some greenery behind me. But anyway, I want to read from my journal again to you, and this time it's 2 pages instead of 1 page. The first page, I guess, I don't know, it's kind of boring maybe to some people, but it's just for me to like kind of assess how I'm doing in terms of my managing my time and being able to take care of myself. Like things that are easy for most people, like, getting up in the morning and getting ready and eating breakfast and exercising and getting ready to go somewhere. Yeah, it used to come really natural for me. And yeah, if you watch my other videos, I've had, major trauma physically and mentally in the last few years that I think has caused me some brain damage, but all the tests I've done don't show that. But there's obviously something wrong because I can't do things like I used to. And some blame that on grief, but it's been over 3 years since my husband passed, so I don't know. Anyway, so here's my journal entry for today, October 13th. So I've been journaling 13 days in a row, yay, and been getting to bed on time for 4 days in a row. And I started out the day good by waking up with the alarm at 5 a.m., washed up, got dressed, and gathered my stuff for breakfast to go to the community trailer to practice Taekwondo. And then eat sweet potato with onion and kale and some yogurt with honey and nuts. Since we're low on eggs, oh, sorry, I kind of read that weird. So usually I had eggs before, but since we're low on eggs, and I'm having these other things instead. Anyway, I got delayed with starting Taekwondo at 6 a.m. due to I had to put on Skin So Soft on me and the dogs and allow time to let the dogs pee while walking around the house. That's not in the house, actually around the outside of the house. I just realized that sounded kind of weird. It's been maybe 2 months since I last did some Taekwondo, but didn't do the full warm-up due to I was outside on uneven ground and dealt with bugs flying in my face. It was nice to do the full warm-up in the community trailer where I put a vinyl tablecloth to lay on. I just realized Tebow, I'm out here with my dogs and Tebow just went out of sight. Tebow, come. There you go. Okay. I have him on off leash. I usually keep them on a leash because they have cats around here. But being that this is his last day, as you'll find out when I read the rest of this, I'm kind of giving him some leeway. Let's see, where was I? I should have left my finger where I left off. So it was nice to do the full warm-up in the community trailer where I put a vinyl tablecloth to lay on. It brought back good memories of my Taekwondo instructor and church family in Arizona, and I could feel the endorphins near the end of the 30 minutes. I was going to do 15 minutes so I could keep to my plans, but I didn't want to stop. So the same with making and eating breakfast. I took my time to enjoy the food while I watched a video recording of Sunday worship and listened while I did dishes. So far, I'm the only one using the community trailer, so I'm the only one doing dishes. But it goes quick since it's just my dishes. But then, when I looked at the time, it was 8:30 a.m. and I still needed to read, pray, meditate, and walk my dogs before going to the vet at 9 a.m. I usually take 30 minutes or more for my time with God and self-reflection, and 15 minutes to walk the dogs till they poop. Before I knew it, I had only 5 minutes left and still hadn't walked my dogs. Then I realized I had to be there 15 minutes early to fill out my paperwork, so I started to get mad at myself for not putting in my calendar to go at 8:45 a.m. instead of 9 a.m. I also got delayed 5 minutes because the water buffalo were on the road, so the gates were closed and I had to wait for them to be opened and the water buffalo to move to the side. I finally got to the vet 10 minutes late, but ended up waiting over an hour before Susie was examined. This gave me time to brush Susie and Tebow and give them love. They seemed excited to see the other dogs since they haven't been to a dog park in a long time. Tom and I used to take them on the weekend to dog parks to socialize. Susie loved playing chase or just sniffing, and Tebow greeted every dog and person with his cute bark and howl. The nurse was very friendly and compassionate, informing me that Susie did have severe lymphoma and Tebow's heart was more of a concern than his eye. He could collapse any time or his heart may leak, causing major breathing problems. So after some further explanation of the options, she gave me the euthanasia options and set an appointment for tomorrow at the end of the day. Once I gave her my decision, I already had basically thought all this through because I've had, like, I don't know, I really need to, like, I guess think about my past pets, but I think I've had at least 10 pets between cats, dogs, fish. So anyway, so that's it for my journal entry for today. And so if you saw my video yesterday, you know, I talked about possibly going to be doing euthanasia, and I was actually prepared for it to happen today, but because my appointment was not towards the end of the day, I guess they like to do it towards the end of the day, because I'm sure, you know, for somebody that works there, they probably don't like to do that kind of work until the end of the day, because even though it's not their animal, it's, you know, it's sad. So I get it. You know, I should have thought of that when I made the appointment. That might be a possibility. So anyway, so if you have pets, yeah, I guess keep that in mind. But you know, when you're dealing with this, you get all emotional and stuff, and you just can't think straight. So I'm giving myself grace for that. You know, I'm doing the best I can, and so that is it for today's video. And expect tomorrow I'll try to do an update. It just depends on how emotional I get, because if I get too emotional, then I can't even, like, think straight and talk. So but I look forward to seeing your comments, and mahalo for watching, and I will talk to you tomorrow, hopefully. And oh, I just wanted to show you my dogs here real quick. Susie, that's Susie, and there's Tebow. Tebow, come here. Tebow. Soon you'll be in heaven. Yeah, you'll be in heaven with your daddy and anyone else that's passed before. So, see you in the next video.